Hands up. Behind question. Hello, my name is Byron Spinks, and we hope you enjoy our topic today. We'll be talking about the talking stick. There's many different stories about the talking stick, and we'll share our stories with you today. I'd like to introduce our special guest today, Inclement, Ernie. Could you introduce yourself?
And Josh Inclement, Shmamashtam, Snuka, Shmami, family, friends, and children. It's a great honor to be here today to talk about talking stick. What I know is just what I learned over the years walking the red road. I hope. In our way of life, there's been many meetings throughout history. And a lot of times we have meetings, everybody wants to talk. They all have their piece to share. And sometimes meetings would get out of hand. And then they devised a system with a talking stick. But a talking stick can be anything. It can be a feather, can be a rock, whatever is close at hand when you're having a meeting. I've been taught that when you have the talking stick in your hand, no one can interrupt you. That you will have your piece to share, and you will talk and share your experience. And when the time is over, then you pass it on to the next person. And the next person can debate your cause or can support you. Talking stick is important because when you have the talking stick in your hand, like I said, no one can interrupt you. No one can stop you from talking. As long as you have this in your hand, the floor is yours. We have many different forms of talking sticks. This one here was presented to me by my children when they were attending Stein Valley School. They had a session about talking sticks. So they made this for me. So this is the very first talking stick that I received from my children. And it's over 30 years old. So it's an honor. I still have it yet. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 feathers. As it pertains to me, the 7 laws of life: health, happiness, generations, generosity, humbleness, forgiveness, and understanding. It's got the green representing Mother Earth, the yellow for the south, black for the west, white for the north, red for the east, and blue for the sky. That is a traditionalist, a person that shares the culture and the spirituality ways, that I have to be honest and give people an opportunity to share their story. This is a feather that I just received this morning. What an opportune time to share it. That this is what carries our prayers to the Creator. And it's an important talking stick. So I want to thank Tuckkwiowhum for asking me to come and share what little I know about talking sticks. It's not very much, but what I gleaned over the years walking the red road and sitting in many different circles, that there's always a need for a talking stick.
And I come from a long line of chiefs from my community, and I've also received talking sticks from my community. Members of my community have felt that I should be presented with a talking stick because of the work that we do in our communities. And so the same with in Kuksteyp here. He does a lot of work within the communities, and we receive gifts like this, and we honor it and we cherish it. For example, this talking stick here was given to my dad when he was a chief. My dad was known to be our resident historian for our nation. He had a lot of respect from all the people from all throughout the nation and throughout the province of BC. And this is the first one he received. It was carved by one of our relatives, the late Pat McKay. And it's quite an honor to still have it. This is over 40 years old, and it's still in good shape. And it's got the same feather that was presented over 40 years ago. So we look after and cherish all of our gifts from our community. And this one was presented to my dad because he was a good friend with the late Eddie Charlie. And he was a well-respected elder who passed on before my dad. And we're hoping to share this with our students, our young people, my grandchildren, our grandchildren, as we go along, because it's our responsibilities as elders now. And 50 years ago, I never thought I would be standing before a group of people and sharing stories like this, but the time is now at Tuckkwiowhum. Come and join us in the summer when conditions enable us to get together, and we will be here to help share these stories with you. With all that to say, to all my relations, Pomo.